Good morning, students. Welcome to English grammar class. Today we are going to see past tense. In the last class, we discussed what is tense, what is present tense. So, what is tense? Tense, it is a process. It denotes the time of the action. And then, what are the two forms of verbs? Main verbs and helping verbs are two forms of verbs, and main verbs are action verbs and helping verbs helps the main verb to work. It works together with the main verb. So these and all we have seen already in the last class. So now the topic is past tense. So before going to the topic, we should know what is regular verb and what is irregular verb. There are two types of main verbs. One is regular verb and another one is irregular verb. So while changing the regular verb into past tense form, that is V2 form, the base form of the verb won't get changed. Just we should add ed or d or t, right? But in case of irregular verbs, the whole base form of the verb will be changed. That's what the difference between regular verb and irregular verb. So what is past tense? It denotes the completed activity. It is used to express the completed actions in the past time. For past tense, we should use V2 form, that is verb 2 form. For present tense, we should use V1 form, verb 1 form. For past tense, we should use V2 form, right? Look at these two sentences. I walk to school, I jump on my bed. While changing these two sentences into past tense, note down here, the main verb will get changed. The main verb should be changed into V2 form with the addition of ed. I walked to school, I jumped on my bed. Hope you can understand the changes here. The V2 form of these two verbs will get changed, that is ed with the addition of ed. And yesterday, last night, last week, last year, a month ago, 2 years ago, these are all the keywords or time phrases to denote past tense. These are all signal words to denote past tense. And then for V2 form, what we have to do? We should add ed at the end of the verbs, that is at the end of the main verbs. Now look at these four verbs: wave, save, change, bake. For all these four verbs, we can note down the common point, that is all these verbs end with the letter E. So here there is no need to add ed for V2 form, because we have already E in these verbs. So we have to add only the letter D for changing these verbs into V2 forms, right? Hope you get it. They all end with the letter E. So we have to add only letter D to change these verbs into V2 form. So the answer will be waved, W-A-V-E-D, saved, S-A-V-E-D, changed, C-H-A-N-G-E-D, baked, B-A-K-E-D. That's all about it. It's very simple. And then these are all some spelling rules for changing the V1 form into V2 form. Especially for regular verbs, not for irregular verbs. It's for the spelling rules are for regular verbs. So as usual, if the word is common word, we have to add ed. If the word ends with e, we should add only d. And then if the word ends with y, before the letter y, if it is vowel, you should add just ed. Before the letter y, if it is a consonant, you should remove y. Instead of y, we should add I, and afterwards, as usual, we should add ed, right? Hope you get it. And then if the word is monosyllabic word, that is one syllable word, the if it has only one single vowel and it is one syllable, and we have to double the ending consonant letter and then we should add ed. Okay, so see here, in all the words, all the words we should add somehow we should add ed, but with some alterations. Okay, but with some little alterations. Here we have to double the consonant. In case of monosyllabic words, double the consonant and then we should add ed. And if it is two syllable words, the stress is on the second syllable, and ending in single consonant we should double the final consonant and then afterwards we have to add ed. For example, commit, here the ending letter consonant and before that we have vowel I. Here we should double the consonant T and then afterwards we have to add ed, right? And then come to the irregular verbs. Here the irregular verbs, that is completely different. It is different. Even the base form of the verb itself will get changed, as I told you earlier. See here, so buy, for the word buy, the word V2 form will be bought, B-O-U-G-H-T. And then for speak, spoke, for do, did, for sell, sold. So like that it goes on. So the base form of the verb itself got changed while changing them into V2 forms in case of irregular verbs. Hope you get it. And then sentence structure rules. So for positive sentence, subject plus V2 form, and for negative sentence, subject plus did plus not plus V2 form, and for questions you have to use did in the beginning of the sentence. Let's see it in detail. Positive, negative and questions. How to write positive sentence, negative sentence and questions. They watched a movie yesterday. Here, see the main verb. Here the main verb is watched. How to split it? I have already drilled in the last class. How to split it? So the auxiliary verb, that is the helping verb, did is being hidden here. If it is present tense, the helping verb hidden is does. If it is past tense, here in this case it is did. Okay, keep it in your mind. In case of past tense, the helping verb hidden in the main verb, within the main verb is did. So how to split it? Did plus watch, right? So for changing positive sentence into negative, what we should do? The first step is we have to split the main verb with did plus watch, and between did and watch, between the helping verb did and the main verb watch, you should add the negative word not. So the answer, they did not watch movie yesterday. Did they watch movie yesterday? So here you should write the helping verb did in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, so in the beginning of you should transfer the auxiliary verb did to the beginning of the sentence. So what will be the negative sentence? Did they watch movie yesterday? And next one, WH question. For WH question, the same thing. Before auxiliary verb, before helping verb did, you should use the appropriate question word. Here, what kind of WH word you should use? So here the key word is yesterday. The answering word is yesterday. So appropriate question word for this is when, right? So when did they watch movie? That's all about it. It's very simple. And we come to the part of exercise. They made a proposal. It is a positive sentence. How to change this into negative sentence? So as usual, in the first step, you should see what is the main verb here. In the second step, you should split it as auxiliary verb and main verb. As it is in past tense, the auxiliary verb, the helping verb will be did. So did plus make. Did is being hidden here. And for negative, you should add not in between did and main verb. So the negative sentence will be, they did not make a proposal. And for yes or no question, did they make a proposal? For yes or no question, did they make a proposal? For WH question, only one WH word have to write additionally before the yes or no question. Okay. So here the appropriate WH word is what. Okay. What did they make? And then you please note down here, you should not write the answering word here. Here the answering word proposal. In WH question, you should not write the answering word proposal. Okay, it is the key word. You should not write it in the WH question. You should write it in the yes or no question. Okay, but not in the WH question. So with this guidance, you please write second sentence, third sentence, fourth sentence and fifth sentence on your own. He felt sad yesterday. She cooked fried rice. The baby crawled slowly. I attended the meeting last week. For all these sentences, you should write on your own. In the next class, we can discuss the answers. Before closing this class, I want to read a story, Two Frogs. Here the task is, you should note down what are the V2 forms of verbs here. Okay, you should note down what are the V2 forms of verbs. Okay, here we go. I'll read it out. A group of frogs were traveling through the woods and two of them fell into a deep pit. When the other frogs saw how deep the pit was, they told the two frogs that they were as good as dead. The two frogs ignored the comments and tried to jump out of the pit with all their might. The other frogs kept telling them to stop, that they were as good as dead. Finally, one of the frogs took heed to what the other frogs were saying and gave up. He fell down and died. The other frogs continued to jump as hard as he could. Once again, the crowd of frogs yelled at him to stop the pain and just die. He jumped even harder and finally made it out. When he got out, the other frog said, "Did you not hear us?" The frog explained to them that he was deaf. He thought they were encouraging him the entire time. Could you understand the story? That is, the two frogs, they fell into a deep pit. They couldn't come out of the pit, and other frogs are shouting and shouting, "Stop your trying process. You could not come out. You please stop it. Certainly you will die," they are saying. One frog adhered to their words. Okay, they heed to their words. So it stopped its trying process and it got died. But other frog, it continued his trying to come out. At last, it won the process. Okay, and then after coming out, the frogs they are asking, "Why you couldn't hear what we said?" The frog explained to them that actually he was deaf. He thought that they were somewhat encouraging him to come out. That's why it is keep on trying and it came out. Like that the story goes on. So here the task is, what are the V2 form of verbs? Okay, so what are the V2 form of verbs? SAW, saw, and TOLD, told, IGNORED, ignored, and KEPT, kept, and TOOK, took, FELL, fell, CONTINUED, continued, and YELLED, yelled, JUMPED, jumped, and GOT, got, and EXPLAINED, explained, and THOUGHT, thought. Okay, so these are all the V2 form of verbs. You please categorize these verbs into regular verbs and irregular verbs. I have told you already, regular verbs it just end with ed, and irregular verb the base form of the verb itself got changed. Okay, this is what the task. You have to categorize these V2 forms as regular verbs and irregular verbs. With this note, I end today's class. Thank you so much for your kind attention.